Okay, we're going to go through the entire defense again right here. We struggled with this a lot during practice. Once you learn it once, you've learned it for the rest of your life. Every high school team, every college team, every club team will do this basically the exact same way. They might use slightly different terminology, but the premise is basically completely the same. So, how this is going to work, I'm going to simplify it to start. Whenever you're sliding, we have to set up a slide package. So we have two different slide packages that we're going to use. First one is going to be a crease slide. So every single time an offense sets up, say they're in a 2-3-1, if they ever have a guy in the crease, we are always sliding from crease, no matter what. They could be in a different setup. Let's say they're in a 3-3. No matter what, no matter where they're dodging, how they're dodging, who's dodging, we're always sliding from the defender on crease. Okay? So let's demonstrate that. We did this in practice. Let's say, for example, there's 3 attackmen on the field. Now, we're just going to isolate the midfielders for this one. One defender, let's say this guy's the ball. One defender would be on ball. One defender would be on crease. Reminder, he'd be standing on the side towards the ball to be ready to slide. And the backside defender is going to be helping all the way in. How our slide packages work, if this guy dodges down the alley, we're going to slide if he beats his defender. If our defender doesn't get beat, we obviously don't need to slide. But if this defender does get beat, we're going to send the slide from our crease guy. This guy, the backside defender, is going to fill in and stop this attackman from catching the ball. And then this guy that got beat is going to recover back to crease. Right? So we're sending the slide from crease, recovering back to crease, and when you recover, you start to guard the guy in crease. Let me show that again. One guy here, and let's say one guy here. This is probably a midfielder attack. One guy on ball. One guy in crease. One guy guarding this guy, helping out. This guy dodges. We're going to send the slide from crease. This guy is going to help in and make sure this guy doesn't catch the ball. This defender that got beat is going to help back in and cover the guy in crease. And then everyone's accounted for. This guy is guarding this guy. This guy is guarding this guy. This guy is guarding this guy. Okay, the goal is for everyone to be accounted for. When we're talking through our crease slides, we have different calls. If you're on ball, I'm going to set them up in a 2-3-1 quick. If you're on ball, you're yelling, "I've got ball." Pretty simple. You should always be doing that. If you're the crease slide, you're yelling, "I'm hot." This is really important. The hot slide is the person that's sliding. So whenever you're on crease, you're always yelling, "I'm hot." If you're not the guy on crease, you're yelling, "Who's hot?" So let's say Lincoln's in goal here. Let's say this defender is Wyatt. Lincoln would be yelling the whole time, if he's hot, "Wyatt's hot, Wyatt's hot, ready to slide." Okay? When we need to slide, let's say this guy's dodging. He beats his defender. The instant we decide to slide, we yell fire. So you're hot when you're ready to slide, and you fire when you're going, when you're actually sliding. The reason we're yelling fire is so that this defender that got beat knows he needs to recover back to the crease. If you don't yell fire, they don't know that they need to get back in. Okay? So this guy recovers, this guy slides, everyone's accounted for. We're good. It's okay to lose a 1v1 as long as we have slides. One more piece. Say this guy's got the ball. We've got the guy on ball. We've got our hot slide. We also need a 2 slide. Our 2 slide is the backside defender who's guarding this guy. So this would be the backside defender, right? Because he's on the opposite side of the ball. The person with this has the ball. Now, if this guy slides, let's say this guy dodges. If he slides to go, this attackman is wide open, right? Because this guy can't recover in time to cover him. This is the most dangerous spot on the field. Because of this, we need to have a 2 slide. So the guy that's covering the backside attackman needs to help in all the way on the crease. His job is to stop this guy from catching the ball. His guy is completely open, and that's fine, right? Because the ball is on the opposite side of the field. If this attackman that dodged wants to pass it to the open guy over here, he has to pass through this guy that's sliding, this guy that's helping out on the crease, this defender, and this defender. This backside attackman is completely covered because we're in all of the passing lanes. So this guy's yelling, I've got 2 to signal that this guy can slide. Let's go over it again. Let's do a 3-3. Let's say this guy's got the ball. We have one guy on ball yelling, I've got ball. We've got one guy on the crease yelling, I'm hot. We've got our backside defender helping out on crease yelling, I'm 2. And now everyone's accounted for. Right? Our other defenders can help in. If you're 1 away from the ball, you help halfway in. If you're 2 away, all the way in, 2 away, all the way in. Right? This crease attackman is not catching the ball because we have so much help here. This far side attackman is not catching the ball because we have so many people in the passing lanes. So when this guy dodges, we send our slide from crease, yelling fire when you're sliding. And this defender is going to recover back to crease. Now everyone's accounted for. This guy's guarding him. This guy's guarding him. Him. Right? If we do this every time, it doesn't matter if you get beat on the field. It's okay to get beat on a 1-on-1 because we have that slide every single time, as long as we recover efficiently. Okay, I'm going to test you guys quick. Who's on ball? Use this to test yourself. Point on the screen, do whatever. Ask who's on ball. Guy that's on ball is going to be here. Who's the hot slide? Or where is the hot slide? Hot slide is going to be here. And who's the 2 slide? The 2 slide is going to come from this backside defender. Ball, hot, 2. This guy's guarding this guy. This guy's guarding this guy. This guy's guarding this guy. Okay. When we send the slide, What do we yell? We yell fire. Okay? This guy's going to recover back to the crease. And now everyone's accounted for. Let's do another one. Say this guy's got the ball. Who's got ball? Right, pretty simple. Ball's going to be there. Who's hot? It's the guy on crease. There's two guys on crease right now. We're going to go from the closest one. Right, make the slides easy. Who's got two? Now, this is a little bit tricky, right? Because we have two people on crease. They're both going to help in. So this backside defender is obviously going to be 2. You always want your backside defender 2. And the other defender on crease is going to help out 2. So you'll have both of them helping out. Okay. I'll place the other defenders just because. When this guy goes, what do we yell? We yell fire. Slide goes. This guy's the 2. He's helping out here. This guy's also the 2. He's going to be helping out here. And this guy's going to recover back. Now everyone's accounted for. One more example. Let's go back into 2-3-1. This is the most common offensive set. Say this guy's got the ball at X. There's a couple different plays that the defense can run. We're not going to put this in just yet. We're just going to slide from crease. Who's got ball? Right here. And we want to guard him at X. Who's hot? It's the guy in crease. It's always the guy in crease. And who's got 2? Now, it depends now who's got 2. This is a trick question. These top midfielders, they're 2 away. They always want to be in. Right. If you're 2 away, you're always helping in. You're kind of already a 2, but you're not the dedicated 2. You're helping out just in case. The 2 slide here, right, has to come from these backside defenders. Let's say this attackman dodges up the right side. That means the backside defender is this left defender who's guarding this guy. So, this defender needs to be all the way in. Okay? This guy slides. This guy recovers the crease. And everyone's accounted for. They can try to make the skip pass over here to this attackman, but you'll have to go through the slide, this defender, and your goalie. Okay? This skip pass is too hard for them to make. If you went up the other side, instead, one hot slide goes up this way. Your 2 slide is going to be the guy covering this righty attackman. He's going to be on crease. Fire for the slide. Recovery, and everyone's accounted for. Okay, that's how you slide from crease. This is our main defensive slide package.